This is Alfred's Premier Piano Course, Performance 2A. I'll be turning back to, see, it's my well-loved book here. My cover's falling apart. We'll be going back to page 28, Runaway, Stagecoach. I'll play through this at a medium fast speed, but if you want to, you can play this faster, if you dare. Right. So some things that you may want to spend some extra practice time on are the sixths that move up and down. Just making sure you can move those hands, those fingers up. Keep that strong rounded hand shape on firm fingertips. And just watch the direction of those. Make sure you can keep them crisp and staccato. In the left hand, you may want to spend some extra time on these little short 3-note slur groups with the sharps and then the naturals. And then the second line, the exact same. Just use a little drop and lift for those slurs with the staccato in at the end. Drop and lift, drop and lift, dun, dun, dun. At the end of the third line, it's a little, the pattern changes here. So drop and lift into that first one too, drop and lift. And then make sure that you are keeping your beat steady. I've even written a little reminder here. Keep steady so that your right hand is ready right on beat 4, and then you can go right into the next part. This is probably the hardest for the hands together on this page because it breaks the patterns that they've been doing on the first 3 lines. So let me start right there at measure number 11, halfway through the 3rd line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So take your time, hands together, going very slowly through that. Make sure your counting is very steady. You have good accuracy, good security before you speed that up. When you repeat this page, make sure to do that octave lower for the left hand in the back. Or not in the back, sorry. They're going down to the octave lower. Okay, on the next page, just make sure you're really secure with those half-step changes on the top notes. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, G, G sharp. And then back to the sixths in the right hand. Left hand, just steady and staying on those repeats, and then being careful with the counting at the end of those lines. Quick octave higher in the right hand to measure 25, repeating the same patterns as you did at measure 17, that line. And then the ending, count your beats carefully for the half rest so your left hand stays in time. Watch for your B natural. So let me play that line one time. Right at measure 29. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice going from the end of the second page back to the beginning, starting over, so that you know exactly how to find that starting position again with your right hand. Your left hand's pretty much set up. You end on the E, you start back on the E, but the right hand needs to come back down. So just practice that transition so it comes out easily, and then practice that octave lower for the second time through. So whether or not you just stay or you go down an octave lower, it's easy to find. And you have good security. Keep it slow enough that things are in place and you have time to move and plan and count. Get it really secure and then play it fast. Enjoy!